Allies, it's time for Alliance Comics, Toys, and Games. I got some books back from CGC. I started making a video, and I got one of my infamous coughing fits, so I went ahead and, had to unbox them. But, you didn't want to watch me cough for 5 minutes. So I've already unboxed them, but we'll go over them. A couple things I want to promote real quick. This Thursday night, July 2nd, at 6 o'clock Central, I'll be having my next Facebook Live sale. That'll start at 6 o'clock Central. I'll have sets, keys, some Silver Age. I'll have some Bronze Age sets in this one. Everything on the wall will be available. I have some other graded stuff. Probably most of these books will be in, if not all of them. So that's Thursday night at 6 on my Facebook page, Alliance Comics, Toys, and Games. Also follow us on Instagram at Alliance Comics, Toys, and Games. And my eBay store is Red Mooze. It's REDMOOZE. And I've got books up there. I've got toys, video games. I've got all kinds of stuff up in there on my store, and I'm always running auctions on there as well. My Amazon is Vintage Image. I've got a lot of pops in there, but I do have other products as well. So check out those two and support those pages as well. Please follow both of them. That helps us out, as well. Toy Man Toy Show is coming back July 12th. I personally won't be there, but they are coming back. They are planning on having over 200 vendors, maybe over 300 vendors. There are going to be some limitations. Only 1,000 people are allowed in the building at one time. But head on down there. It's at the Machinist Hall in Bridgeton, Missouri. That'll be July 12th. So go check that out. That's coming up. I wanted to talk about CGC. I have a box missing in action again. Fortunately, I've gotten everything back so far, but over the last 3 or 4 months, I've been having a lot of problems with that Tampa Bay post office down there. I've had boxes be severely damaged. Fortunately, the books were okay, but CGC refused them. They get sent back to me. I got to pay to ship them back again. Shipping, as you know, isn't cheap. And then on top of that, this box is coming back from CGC. So CGC is the shipper, and they're responsible for the package at this point. And they have a policy that they don't do anything until it's 2 weeks overdue. I have my personal policies that if it's more than a few days overdue, I'm calling post offices, all the United States going, hey, where's it at? And I believe that that's made it possible for my books to make it to the locations and then for them to get on it. I feel like the longer that you wait, the more chance of it getting lost forever. But that's their policy, and hopefully they'll take care of it. But if you're having this problem as well, especially with that particular post office, you need to call down there. Please call down there and let them know that you're not happy with it, and let CGC know as well. CGC is so big that post office box that you send to is the post office made their building. I found this out, that their building is their post office box. They have so much shipping, and they have one dedicated postal worker a day who does nothing but take care of packages from them, coming in and out. That's how much shipping they're doing. So they need to be on this. In my opinion, if you feel the same as me, I've let them know. I continue to let them know, because every time this happens, I let them know. But please let them know. If you're not having the problem, hey, don't stir anything up. But, I am less than pleased with that part of it. CGC, gives me good value for when they get things done. They usually take care of their mistakes relatively quickly, but this needs to be rectified, because it's a problem, and it's a problem that seems to be getting worse. Okay, I'll get off my soapbox and I'll show you some books. So I got this back. I honestly thought it was a solid 9.8, and I didn't put it in for qualified grading. I still think I'm in the money on this. I'll have to do the research on it, but I think this should still be worth at least $100. It's Punisher Kills the Marvel Universe. This is the variant edition, and it came back at 9.6. It's a pretty nice looking 9.6. To get a black cover in any grade, in any high grade, is tough. But I don't see any imperfections on this. I'll have to take a look at the grader notes on this, because it's a really nice looking book, and I thought it was, for sure it was. Next, I have The Boys #1. That came back in '98. This is, this is going to be a nice book. I'll make some nice money on this one. And these early boys books, and any, in '98s, are doing quite well due to the success of the TV show and everything. And if you're looking for something to watch and you're into superheroes and you got a little bit of a twisted sense of humor, check out The Boys. It's a good show on Amazon. And I'm real happy with this grade. Actually, this one might stay in my personal collection because I do love the show and I do love Garth Ennis. It's a great book as well. So, I don't know. I'm a little torn on this one. Can't keep them all, but maybe I'll keep that for a little while. All right, here we got The Boys #3, and it's no major, no first appearances or anything. But again, these first run boys books are, bring a nice dollar. And last but not least, got a nice Silverage book. Yeah, it's low grade, but everybody wants it. And this will be an affordable copy for a lot of people. It's Hawkman #4. This is the origin and first appearance of Zatanna. Zatanna is a very popular character in the DC universe. She's a magician superhero. And this is her first appearance. This book is becoming more highly sought after. And if Warner Brothers or the CW or somebody over at DC who's got something to do with their multimedia platform, I think sooner or later we're going to see Zatanna in some form of movie, TV series, streaming, something along those lines. She has a huge following with the comic book readers, and she's a great character. She's got a lot of appeal. She's a female, etc., etc., etc. She's got a lot of pluses. So this is a good spec book on top of it, but still, this is still, even at a 3.5, I would say this is around the $300 mark. I'll have to do the research on the pricing, and I'm not always right, as some of you know. But I do think this is a good spec book, but it already brings a pretty good price. And this in a high grade brings a really nice price. But if she ever makes it to series or in a movie, it's going to go through the roof, and it's already expensive. In a high grade, this is thousands of dollars. All right. So don't forget, 6 o'clock, July 2nd, is our next Facebook Live sale. Please follow us on Facebook, Instagram. Again, Red Moose for eBay, REDMOOZE. And Amazon is Vintage Image. If you have any questions or anything like that, comments, please make them. Likes and shares and all that stuff really helps it to grow. And if you've noticed, I've changed it from my personal name, the YouTube channel, to actually Alliance Comics, Toys, and Games. So, anyway, all right. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day.